night. Okay. You win, you don't learn something, but you're not gonna win. And if you feel that confident, go to goddamn gsgaming.com and let's bet on this shit. I got $25 sitting on that bitch, man.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Let me hold $5.
I'm broke as fuck too. Shit.
Let me hold $5.
I wish I had it. I own 1,000. I got $25 sitting on that bitch ready to kill a nigga. Oh, you already sent the invite too. I'm on it. Boom. Thrashing starts in 3, 2, 1. As soon as you see that goddamn Honolulu blue and silver, know it's trouble. Look, can you hit that light? That shit got glare on it.
Why don't you hit the light?
Why don't you goddamn just take this goddamn L and shut your face, nigga? You about to get this work. For sure. Easy money. And I'm gonna smoke while I do it.
For sure. Cancer stick?
Nope. Cancer cure.
Good.
I give myself cancer, then I cure myself. Then I get cancer again, and then I cure myself.
Good shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I'm not even going to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just going to whoop your ass.
Well, I'm going to talk to you then.
I'll be listening.
Check it back, check it back. 32.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh, damn. Get out of here.
It's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nigga.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll return it from the 6. Fights it off. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 27. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 73 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What do you think about that, old man?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Here's Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Amendola's got it, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Stafford on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down, Jacobs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing his car on third down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To throw his car. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw his car. And that's going to be incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Wow. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On play action, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. Here's Carr to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Stafford steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. From his linebacker spot, Montez Perfect with a sack. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The first down carry here for Johnson.
Ooh.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Stafford buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but
and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
X3, 218, chop. 55, Mike, 55.
Now it's Stafford, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there
and he fires one that's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On first down, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through. If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for Jacobs. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Carr now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. On first down, it's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now a play fake. Carr. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45.
Damn,
and Carlson missed it, pulled it to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. On play action. Now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Agnew. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Off the play fake. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go to Johnson again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
53, ready.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Monday.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll go again with McKissick. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's going to loft one, and this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 35 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And an alley to run. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house. Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it? I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming. Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left. They have to be aggressive here. From the 29, Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out right at the 35. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast. No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Stafford. And it's caught here, Amendola. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Stafford. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Max Crosby. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
We could do it tomorrow.
From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
I could do it.
We could run it.
No, you don't want to. You just said that. I gave you the opportunity. You said no. It was 2-minute quarters? Man, that shit was long as hell. Yeah, you tripping. That's because you was getting beat down that long, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?